Hey guys, this is going to be a no cards needed loot route on labs where I go over all the spots you can hit to make money whenever you run out of colored key cards, or you were like me where at one point I struggled to find a way to make money in order to buy a brand new set or just buy a set overall. Hitting these spots has earned me around 20 million rubles in the past few days, and I was able to actually buy a brand new set of colored key cards. Let's jump into a raid and I can show you guys where to hit. So the lab has around 2 floors that offer a variety of loot and have different containers where you can find more loot, such as filing cabinets, med bags, small weapon boxes, safes, bigger weapon boxes, green crates, skinnier weapon boxes, and a medicine case. I will be starting this raid from the medical elevator extract right beneath black. So we take this little staircase going up. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of rooms that you guys can hit on this level. Over here is black. We're not gonna be hitting that since this is a no key card or key required loot run. Come to over here. If we take a little right, there is a key card that can spawn right here, which is violet. Over here we have blue, and right here is a green key card that can spawn. Over here there could be a couple loose medical items, calic bees, blood sets, syringes, stuff that you can sell that can actually go for a little bit of money. Over here is res unit. You guys can search the guard, has a couple of stuff on them. A black box can spawn right here. Take a right and we come into this little guard desk almost. There's 4 possible gun spawns including G28, spears, TX15s, MDRs, all the works. You guys also have a bunch of good ammo down here. A PC, a red bag can spawn right there, and a res unit key card can spawn right here. Take a right, crate can spawn up here. Res unit can spawn behind this orange propane tank and right on top of this red chair. Here's res unit. I will show you guys that in a minute. Come into here so you guys can turn on the power, and a tackle box can spawn right here for some much needed loot. This expansion is going to be really good for making some rubles off of loose stims medical items such as surge kits, grizzlies, salewas, and stuff like that. There is a resident keycard spawn right here and across from that. A med bag. You guys can look around here. Always just kind of hover your crosshair around because sometimes these stims and other medical items can kind of hide in between things. Always check these little injector holders. They can also have stims inside of them. Right there, look, SJ9. There's usually more. Med bag right there on top of here. And look, right here is another res unit keycard spawn underneath this almost crown looking thing. Honestly, I call it a butt plug, but to each their own. Over here to the left, tackle box right here on the floor. Another possible res unit keycard spawn is right here on top of this power box. A tackle box can spawn right here, and a med crate. Over here, just more medical items that can spawn. Always check these. There we go, another SJ12. Just kind of hover your mouse around. Look, look, and look. Med crate. I highly recommend checking these. I have found a LEDX in there before, and that was actually really clutch. All along this table, right behind this whiteboard, can be another res unit keycard spawn. Med crate can spawn right there, and 2 med bag or crates can spawn right here. Now, focusing our attention over here is another res unit keycard spawn inside of this blue mug. You also have another med crate right here and a bunch of stims that can spawn inside of here. Kind of just hover your mouse around, look for stims that are obviously at a place with a color with all these blue ones, and a red bag that can spawn right there. Making our way over here to the res unit. This place can be really good for things such as, there you go, intelligence. You guys can also have intelligence right here, or blue folders that spawn all around here. Valuables can spawn on top of here, such as bitcoins. Luckily they did patch it, so now things can't spawn up here. I have not found anything up here, which is actually really good considering that before you would have to kind of get your PMC stuck into this corner and somehow be able to grab it. So luckily you don't have to worry about that anymore. There's a valuable spawn on top of this little cabinet. You also have a valuable spawn on top of the bed. Over there we have a GP coin. on top of this desk, mostly by the laptop, on top of this chair, along this bunk bed. Right there we have a Bitcoin. We have 2 Bitcoins this raid. There you go. You guys see this place is really good. They can spawn on these little planks on the bunk bed and underneath, so just kind of go prompt to check it out. There's another Bitcoin on top of this bean bag and on top of this chair. There's also a gun spawn that can go right underneath here. 2 red bags can spawn, also one on top of here. This place is really good, and since the key card always spawns no matter what, it is just a really good place to hit. Just be aware there could be people hiding in there, especially in PvP. People love to rat a lot. Coming out of this bottom floor, we have Dome, which is right over here. And we have this little area, which I call a free room. Right here is another keycard spawn for Violet. Inside of this room, we have at least 3 valuable spawns. Right here, right here, and right here. You can also find stims in here. And sometimes over here. Always check these as well. Stims could be hiding in there. Taking a left from here, I almost forgot. A black box sometimes spawns up here, which you guys can get a couple of good attachments from, possibly a gun and probably some armor. You have 2 PCs that can be right here and a key card that spawns right here in front of the phone. Make our way over here to the left, and we also have a key card that can spawn along this table and another key card that can spawn along this table along with 2 more PCs. Make our way over here. Here we have weapons testing. I will not be showing you guys the inside of this, since this is a no keys or key card required loot run, but I do highly recommend grabbing this key. It is very cheap on Fleet, and the loot inside of it is very, very good, especially for the price that you pay for a 40-hit key. Here we have this little server area. There is a valuable spawn that spawns right here. Also right here next to this monitor. There's 4 PCs in here to check. Also, valuables can just be along these little tables. Going up a floor, here we have managers. Now we're not going to be going inside of managers. I kind of recommend you guys get this key. Sometimes managers can have some good loot. There is a keycard spawn literally right there on top of that table. On top of this chair. Yeah, blue can spawn there. I just don't like hitting this too often, considering that you can shoot through this. Yeah, do be aware. Raiders can just straight up beam you through it, same with PMCs. Coming into here, we also have a yellow keycard spawn right here. And we also have another keycard spawn right around here. Moving over to this side of the map, we're going to be taking a left. Here we have yellow. I'll be showing you guys cat in a minute. We're going to come down this hall into this room. In this room, we're going to have a valuable spawn on top of this chair and all along this desk. Same thing with 1 PC and a filing cabinet, which can be really good. Again, you can get intelligence, flash drives, and a bunch of good stuff inside of there. I'm going to go down a floor really fast to show you guys the parking garage, since there is a valuable spawn here as well in between these 2 cars. It's going to be right here, and would you look at that? A GPU. Kind of upset that this is an offline raid, but you know, there you go. Show you guys that, yeah, this works. Okay, we're totally not molding right now. We're going up a floor again, and we're going to be going into cat. Cat is another spot that can have really good loot. There could be dollars, euros, or rubles laid across this table right here, along the floor right here, on top of these little shelves or seats. And there could also be a black box that spawns either right here or right there. I'm not 100% sure of where it was. Coming over here, we have blue office or oxygen. We have a jacket and a suitcase that can spawn on the floor. Four or five PCs that you guys can search here. Valuables that can spawn right here, and sometimes a red bag that spawns right here. A filing cabinet, loot that can spawn right here, and a PC. So upwards of 5 to 6 PCs in here to search. Suitcase that can spawn on top of the yellow couch, and a valuable spawn right here on the floor. Please, whenever you come in here, just kind of hover your mouse around until you see that white dot, because sometimes LEDXs kind of do blend into the floor there. Also a valuable spawn right there. Violet will spawn right here, and a key card that can spawn right here for Violet. Let's also have a food spawn right here. Coming out of oxygen, we're going to be going into the violet and red room. You guys can find some loose stims or medical items on top of this little shelf. This also have 2 green crates, 4 PCs to search, ammo can spawn right here, and green key can spawn right here. Going down to, you guys also have a restaurant, at least 2 bag spawns more in here. 1 key card spawn right here. I do not know, so I'll put it up on the video right now. And then you guys also have, I'm pretty sure red just fucking spawned for me. That's insane. I have never had that spawn ever. You have no clue how hard I'm molding. But yeah, point proven right there. Red does spawn, and I'm in an offline raid, so this kind of sucks. Ooh. The barracks. Here, this is also a good place to search. You guys have a filing cabinet, a safe, and a jacket to search. Also, there could be sometimes some valuables that spawn on top of here. You guys also have a red bag spawn in the corner. Coming over here across the gym is the, I want to say that presentation room, a conference room. I'm not sure what this is called. But in here, you guys can find a couple of valuables. Sometimes they will spawn along the tables here. Same thing with the floor. You just kind of have to look. I haven't found much loot in here, but it is always worth a look and a search, especially whenever you're trying to get as much loot as possible. Now we're actually going to come back to this side of the map because I almost completely forgot of a really good spot to search, which are the dark offices on this side of the map. As a reference point, here's the dome. There is that little free room that I talked about, and we're going to be going to the right of that. The glass. Then this room has netted me so much money just from the fact that there is a lot of PCs in here to search. So getting stuff like bundles of cables, electric components, capacitors, and obviously GPUs come in a lot of clutch. You guys have just a bunch of PCs in here to search. I'm not going to go over all of them, otherwise we would be here for an entire video. You guys have a small black box over here, some valuables that can spawn along this table, a safe and a valuable spawn on top of the safe inside of these shelves, a black box that spawns right here, and a weapons box that spawns right here. You guys also have some valuables that can spawn inside of these shelves and these shelves, a jacket, and a filing cabinet right there to search. We walk across and we go to the second dark offices. Here we have a jacket, again just a bunch and a bunch of PCs, valuables that can spawn inside of here and here. You guys also have a filing cabinet, a safe, and a valuables item spawn on top of the safe. This room is worth a check. Also, weapons boxes. You just kind of have to look. Sometimes spawn, sometimes they don't. Really worth the search. If we go down the floor, and if you ask why I have 2 broken legs, you're fake. This room has a couple of PCs to search. You guys have dollars and euros that can spawn on top of the pool table. A filing cabinet over here to the left. And valuables that can spawn inside all of these shelves. Okay guys, that does it for this video. If you guys did enjoy or find this a little bit helpful, please make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel to stay for more Tarkov content. I will catch you guys on the next one. I swear to God, if this doesn't blow up.